Hi everybody, Miss Brittany here. So I have some fun activities for you to do today, but first we're going to read a book called Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles, Andreae, and Parker-Rees. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year when the dance arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really rather bad. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor, and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing, and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on. "But sometimes when you're different, you just need a little different song." Listen to the swaying grass, and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. He threw his arms out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I am dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I am dancing!" Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on, and they watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and he looked up at the moon and stars above. "We can all dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." The end. Okay, kids, so for your activity from our book, I want you guys to tell me if you have ever been to the zoo before. And if you have, I want you to draw a picture of your favorite zoo animal. And then maybe you can share those pictures with us and we can figure out what your favorite zoo animal is. For your math activity, I want you guys to use cups to build towers. So you can use styrofoam cups, you can use plastic cups, and then I want you guys to count how many cups you used to build that tower. And then if you want, you can even share a picture with us so we can see all the different towers that you guys built. For your art activity, we are going to do squish painting. So basically you're going to take a sheet of paper and you're going to fold it in half. And then you're going to take a few drops of paint and you're going to put that on the paper. And then you're going to fold that paper back in half again, so it's going to look like this. And then you're going to use your fingers and you're going to squish all that paint all over the paper. And then when you think you're done, you're going to take the paper and you're going to open it back up and see what kind of masterpiece you made. You can also share these with us and we can see all the pretty pictures you guys made. For your large motor activity, I want you guys to turn on some of your favorite music and have your mom or dad take a video of you showing off your best dance move like Gerald the giraffe did in our book. And also, if you guys want, you guys can use the YouTube link that I have shared with you guys, and you guys can get your silliness out by playing Tootie-Ta. Bye guys, have a good day.